Yo, check it out, I gotta speak the truth about the hardest working small channel in the crypto booth. He's the crypto.
Welcome back to the CryptoFather channel. Today is the 31st of October. Happy Halloween, everybody, whoever's celebrating. I told you I was gonna be making this week into a Silencio week, and so today is another video on Silencio. But in today's video, I'm gonna look at a number of different DePin projects, and I'm gonna talk about why I think Silencio is the golden egg of the DePin ecosystem. Now, the DePin ecosystem is a new burgeoning niche in the cryptocurrency sphere and the blockchain world, and it's not something that's tapped in yet very well just yet. And so I'm going to show you some DePin projects that are presently being worked on, and like I said, I'm going to explain to you why I think Silencio is the golden egg in the bunch. Already a bunch of DePin projects that are being used and have been for some time. Actually, it goes as far back as 2018, but obviously back then it wasn't as prominent. DePin wasn't as prominent as it is right now, because there were a lot of other things that were in play. Crypto was still new. 2018 was not really, this was like the third bull run, and it wasn't really time for DePins. You know, ICOs were taking hold and everybody was throwing their Ethereum at all the ICOs, myself including, and so DePin were not really a topic of talk yet. But right now the fifth bull run is upcoming, and in 2024 a lot more DePin projects were being developed. And right now in this upcoming bull run, 2024, in this present bull run, we can already see that a lot more DePin projects are being worked on, a lot more DePin projects are being developed, and they're becoming a lot more sophisticated, specifically now with the rise of AI, which is also a major topic in the crypto industry, as well as worldwide, obviously. And it's becoming more and more clear that DePin is presenting itself as a niche on the rise. And I believe that over the upcoming years, DePin is going to absorb a lot bigger portion of the market, of the crypto market, as well as the economic market. And so getting in on Silencio right now is a golden opportunity, because believe it or not, most of the DePin projects have already had their launches, are already on the blockchain, and are already on their main net, while Silencio is still in its pre-launch, pre-airdrop stages, which means that you're getting in on the ground floor, and you're getting in, you're one of the pioneers, which is what everybody seems to be aiming for. I mean, this is the best place to be, right? The purpose of ICOs is for people to get in early on projects, because that is the time which is most profitable. The people who get in early on projects are the ones who stand to reap the most rewards, initially at least, unless the company over time, of course, the company when they develop and they grow, of course the value of that particular company or the project grows. But initially, in the first few years, you see the biggest spike in profits for the early investors, and then it kind of tapers off for a while the project settles in and continues its development before it fully blooms and exposes itself to the world, and people recognize the value and the potential of what it tries to achieve. Anyway, enough of that. Bein Crypto released an article listing 5 DePin altcoins to watch in November of 2024. And the 5 projects that are talked about are BitTensor, Filecoin, Jasmycoin, LivePeer, and Grass. And like I said, while all of these projects are great and they all have something unique to offer, none of them offer anything as unique as Silencio does. I will also go into some prices. We'll look at CoinMarketCap to show you what the value of these projects is right now. So the first project we're going to look at is BitTensor. And in the words of the white paper, the people who created BitTensor themselves, understanding BitTensor is difficult for the exact same reason that it is powerful. So from their own words, it's difficult to understand BitTensor. And so I'm not going to try to explain it here in full detail, because this is not the video for that. But BitTensor is an AI project. BitTensor is pioneering the decentralized production of artificial intelligence. So it is an AI project, and this looks really cool, actually. At the core of BitTensor ecosystem is the production, marketing, and selling of digital commodities. At the expanding periphery of this ecosystem are the entire internet geographies of ecosystems. So this is basically the premise of BitTensor. And in order to participate in BitTensor, it takes a little bit more than just a simple phone app, which makes it so much easier in the case of Silencio. The hardware that is used for Silencio for the collection of noise is a phone app, which is, again, very easy to use. It doesn't require a lot of hardware, and it can be used anywhere at any time. So while BitTensor does seem to have an interesting proposal, you can be a consumer of a subnet digital commodity, or if you are a subject matter expert, for example, an ML practitioner, then be a subnet miner, produce best predictions for your consumers or customers and earn TAO. Or you can be subnet validator, find markets, enterprises, small businesses, application developers, or end users for these digital products, generate revenue and earn TAO. So it sounds really interesting, but again, the ease of use is not comparatively there as well. It's a little bit more complicated. Second project is Filecoin. Filecoin has been around since 2018, I believe. It's been around for some time, and Filecoin is a decentralized storage data storage network. If you are able to provide storage, you are able to collect rewards for that. Usually this is done by larger companies, and basically if you would like to participate in the Filecoin ecosystem and you would like to provide storage, you would have to pass a validation phase. Basically, you would have to have the proper equipment, a lot of equipment, in order to be able to store significant amounts of data, and then you would have to pass their quality check. Not anybody and everybody can simply be part of the system, because we're talking about sensitive data storage. So in order to become a validator, or rather become a data storage center, you have to be approved by Filecoin. So you have to have the equipment, you have to have the infrastructure, and then you have to apply with the project in order to be qualified to become a data storage center. And again, it's not something that is done easily, because this is sensitive data that is being shared. And if you do become storage centers, basically store sensitive data or any kind of data from different parties from all over the world. And so that's not something that this company takes lightly. And so again, doesn't have an ease of access like Silencio does through the use of a simple phone. It's not possible. So while this is a great idea and the token is listed on CoinMarketCap, it's visible. It's trading right now at $3.74 with a total supply of 1.96 billion Filecoins, circulating supply 595 million Filecoins. It is not a project that anybody can get in on as easily as Silencio. Third project is Jasmycoin. Jasmycoin has a max supply of 50 billion tokens. Total and max supply, circulating supply, is 49 billion tokens. It is run on the Ethereum blockchain and has a market cap of $923 million. Its price tag, 1 cent, almost 2 cents. But Jasmy also aims to decentralize data democracy, and it is coining itself as the Japanese Bitcoin, despite the fact that it is a token running on the Ethereum blockchain. So I'm not sure exactly why that is. It's looking itself built as Japan's Bitcoin. I'm not sure how, a token running on another blockchain, a layer 2 token, compares itself to Bitcoin. It's so bizarre. In any case, the goal of Jasmy is to regain data sovereignty for all. With the innovative use of blockchain technology, we can create a decentralized and more democratic use of data, where you will be able to store and control your data in a safe and secure manner, safely and securely manage and control your own devices, provide safe and secure use of your data under clear rules. So this is the second project that employs storage, that aims to provide data storage for its users. And that also is launched already And Jasmy has something called personal data lockers. So I'm not sure if you have to purchase these from the company or if you rent them, and basically you can send your data and they maintain these things, and then you can store your data on them. In most cases, these places sell a device which you have to install, and then people can use it, and basically that's how you collect your rewards. So I'm not exactly sure how Jasmy does it. I'm not about to go into the details here, but once again, it's not as easy. The use case is not as easy as Silencio makes it. Basically, you already have the device for Silencio. You simply download the app and you start running the program and collecting sound data. The fourth project is LivePeer. LivePeer is the world's open video infrastructure. The LivePeer network is a foundation for structure for limitless video computing, enabling AI processing and transcoding jobs to power the future of video. So this is quite possibly good for content creators such as myself, although I've never used it, to be honest with you. Never even ventured it to look at it, but it is aiming at it's gunning for AI as well. In November 2024, right now, they're aiming to provide content authenticity in the age of generative AI. In the ecosystem, they have a bunch of video streaming apps that you can use for video streaming, which is interesting. We're going to take a look at it. But again, this is a lot more complicated, and it's a very specific niche. It's specific to content creators and people in editing in videos and just working in the area of content creation in general. So it doesn't really have the same applicability, the level of applicability that Silencio does, in which it can be used by almost anybody anywhere. And then the final one is Grass. Grass is an interesting one, and I particularly enjoy their website. It's on a large screen. Let me show you the website on a large screen. So this is the website on the large screen. And it's the only website I've seen it slide sideways. That's pretty cool, basically. And then it starts sliding downwards. But the first initial, it grabs your attention immediately. So this is pretty neat because it's a very unique approach to website movement. Most websites move, from top to bottom. This one moves initially from side to side, from left to right. Anyway, Grass is listed as well. It's available in market cap, but I forgot to look at LivePeer. LivePeer right now is listed at $11 with a total market supply, with a total supply of 35 million tokens, which is significantly lower than Silencio has, but it's got a nice price tag. Grass is also listed. It has been listed, and it's listed on CoinMarketCap for 90 cents, almost $1 for Grass, with a 1 billion token supply. And what Grass does, basically, Grass aims at sharing your bandwidth with other people. And so the interface looks very good. Actually, it does look very inviting. I like the colors. And the goal of this project is to download their app, install it on your computer, and then share your internet, I guess, when you're not using it. So whatever bandwidth you use, the unused portion can be shared with other people, and they promise that your personal data is protected. So this is an interesting project, but I'm not exactly sure that I like the use of my bandwidth per se, and I know that some people do. But in any case, this is an interesting project, but it's only usable on your phone, on your computer. So coming soon to Q4, I guess this is an Android download, so they might be working on it. But again, this project is already listed. It's launched. Its pre-launch stages are finished. Look at that, almost a million people are using it on Twitter, 450,000 on Discord, 425,000. So altogether, close to 1 million people. Might be the same people, might not be. But anyway, the point is that this project is already has already been launched. So you are no longer, you can still get involved in this project, obviously, and start using it, but you're no longer able to get involved in its early stages just the way you can in Silencio. And so this is why Silencio is the golden egg. It's the golden goose egg. There are some other projects like IOS is another DePin for Web3 AI storage and streaming, and Oki Labs is also building DePin for AI perception. So all of these are very interesting projects, but they don't have the same usability, and they're not as user-friendly as Silencio is. They don't allow you the same amount of exposure to crypto and the ability to actually profit from it. There are articles beginning to circulate how DePin is disrupting Google, Amazon, and Nvidia. The biggest companies in the world are being mentioned alongside DePin, and so this is why I'm saying that DePin is going to become a thing over the next few years. I believe maybe in this bull run, and certainly in the next bull run, DePin will become a big part of the cryptocurrency ecosystem, and it's going to be a niche that is going to be talked about a lot more, I think, and quite possibly towards the end of this bull run, quite more. It's going to be talked about quite more than it is right now. And so getting into Silencio right now is the best time, because you're an early adopter. You still have 3 months to dig away at it and start mining as much Silencio as you possibly can, and you are in pre-mainnet launch stage. And also Silencio does something that none of these DePins do. Most of the DePins are focused on AI, data storage, or development of visual tools and stuff like that. Silencio does something very unique, which makes it a pretty strong competitor right now, because it is paving the way for this. And I'm sure that there's going to be other DePins that might jump in later on with the same idea and start doing the same things as Silencio. But right now, Silencio is paving the way in that particular niche of noise collection in order to develop a better living space for humans in cities, to reduce noise in cities. So that's it. That's my take on why Silencio is the golden egg of the DePin world right now, and why you should get in on the project right now. You can do it simply by following the link below. Download the app. It's not a ref link. You have to download the app, and then you have to type in TheCryptoFather as a referee to get your first 200 tokens straight up, and then start using the app. It's simple. Download it, register, use me as a ref to get your 200 coins, then click that sucker on, turn it on, and start collecting sound data, and then go for a walk and discover a lot more hexes and get more Silencio tokens in your app, and get ready for the airdrop that's coming up in the next 3 months. In addition to that, you'll be able to collect some additional tokens from Peak, I think, within the app. So Silencio itself, you'll be able to collect Silencio and then Peak tokens in the app as well. So that's pretty cool. So it's already starting to shape up into a nice little ecosystem even before the launch of the mainnet. So big things are coming for Silencio. The team are active in the Discord channel, which is a very, very good sign. There are continuous developments being made on the app, and that's another very good sign. So I have high hopes for Silencio, and I know that they're going to do really good things with the app and the project itself. So make sure to smash up their likes on this video, subscribe to the channel, pick up a Descent wallet if you are in the market for getting a Descent wallet. These pups are pretty badass. The only biometric wallet with a display screen. You can get $130 off on the purchase of 2 of these, or $50 off if you choose to purchase 1. The ref links are in the description of the video below, so check those out as well. Thank you for tuning in today. Silencio all the way. Go out for a walk and collect some Silencio points today, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow, post Halloween. I hope I can survive it, and you too. Peace.